Hello, Miss Campbell's class, and you are about to embark on a journey of creating a web page. You will start here in your Google Classroom, and we are going to be using a Google based creator to create your website. And your goal today is in your groups to create the home page, which is the first page you see when you go to a website. So from Google Classroom, you're going to click on your waffle and you're going to go to Sites. It's Sites, Google Sites. Google Sites will pop up, and you want to make sure that your whoever's computer you are on, you want to make sure that their account is logged in. You'll see your account logo there, and then also that JCPS is there. Okay, from here you're going to start your first site. The way you do that is by clicking on the plus sign. Once that is loaded, you have officially created your site. Now, you can't access it yet because there is nothing to access at this point. If you would like to go through these little handy tips, you can, but I'm going to click on skip this tour because I'm going to show you how to do each of these as well. So the first thing you want to do is name your sites. Each of you all have been assigned either plant or animal, and you are going to be talking about those adaptations. So your name can really be anything. Just as an example, which I hope you'll be creative and come up with your own example, we could say awesome animal adaptations. Okay. Once you click in the name there and you click on the page after you type in that name, you'll see that it actually populates up here as well. And that's a good thing because you want it to be in that spot as well, so that when you log back onto it, you'll know which site you're getting onto. So now we've created this site, we've named the site. We want to create a design to the page, and the way we do that is by creating a layout. So if you click over here under Insert and Layouts, it gives you kind of lots of different possibilities of how you may want to organize your home page. If you look at these and you remember back to our Google Slides lesson, they look very similar to that. Okay, so you can pick and play around with any of these. For today's purpose, I'm going to pick this first one here. Okay, so I've created a layout now. I can also select a theme. Okay, if you click on theme over here, there's different designs, and there's really no advantage or disadvantage to any of these. Kind of just what you think looks best for you. Just for today, I'm going to click on Diplomat, and that will be our theme. You can also change colors of the theme. I change mine to green. You can also change font. I'm going to go to heavy. Okay. So we've created our site. We've named our site. We've selected a layout. We selected a theme. Now it's time to start making it look more like a front page. So right up here it says title. Okay. In a way, we've already named it Awesome Animal Adaptations, but these are just kind of the file name and then what you'll see on the top left. So what I'm going to do is make it in larger lettering, because the larger the text is, the more people will see it. Now, you might notice that it kind of looks like jibber jabbish right now because the only word that is together is animal. Awesome is broken up, and adaptations is broken up as well. So we want to make this box bigger. So when I click on it, see these dots appear, and we can make that a little bigger. Didn't quite do it yet. There we go. Okay. And now we can see all of those. In order to center that, you'll see this little box that popped up. Click on these lines in the middle. If you want it to be centered, you click on this little icon right here, which is second. Okay. And that's going to make it all centered. Still not quite centered though on the page, so I want to move it a little bit to where it looks like it's in the middle here. Okay. Now, there's a background image right now. If you don't like what that looks, you can actually create another image to put in there. Click on upload. Anything you have downloaded on your computer, and let's see, I don't know that I have anything. Sure I do. Okay, here are some library pictures that if you have something that's downloaded to your computer, you could use as the background there. I don't want to do that because none of those are really appropriate. So if I select image, okay, and this is another thing that we've done for our one word poster that we did in Google Slides. It's the same thing. We can actually select images either from the Google Gallery, okay, and there's all kinds of things in there, or you can search for something in Google. And the great thing about this is that you are searching for images that are able to be reused. And then we also have anything on your Google Drive. If you've uploaded, you can do that. Most of us will probably click on search and search Google. Animals, you could search for animal beaks. And so maybe I want to select an image that fits that. You'll see there it said it failed to upload. It went by kind of quickly. And that is because it doesn't quite fit that space. So Google will not let you upload a picture that will not fit that space. So if you look at kind of how that is, let me back up here. If you look here, this kind of looks like a rectangle. The picture I selected was more like a square. And so maybe when you're looking for an image, you want to look for something that is more of a rectangle. So if we go back under our animal beaks, something like that or this, these penguins, okay. For just now, I'm going to select this. It looks more like a rectangle. And when it does that, you'll be able to see it there. It will, yes, it will actually work, okay. Now, if you don't like it, you can go back and reset, and you can change that image again. Let me tell you of one more thing you can do. Header type. You can try these out to where and see how it changes. I'm not going to do that right now. And then finally, down at the bottom, when you are on a home page, a lot of times we can see things such as who created the website. So I think this is a great place where you can put the names of your group members in here. Okay, created by, and then type your names here. Obviously, these are not your names, but there'll be 3 or 4 of you to a group. You can put them there. We do have another room for a picture here, so you can do the same thing. You can select an image and go to search and animal beaks. or you can choose maybe another adaptation such as Animal Claws, and search for a picture that would fit in there nicely. Okay. Now, obviously, if you choose a different layout, you might have more pictures, you might have less pictures, you might have more text. But with the home page here, you're wanting to make it appealing. So having pictures is nice, and you're wanting it to be clear as to what people need to do. So from this home page, we need to make links to other pages that will describe your adaptations, because you're not just going to put everything on your home page. And so in our next lesson, each member of your group will be adding a adaptation to this website, but we need to set those pages up so you can do that. So what we're going to do is actually go to Pages, and you'll see right here, this is our home page. We have our home page there. We need to make 3 more pages because you all are going to be describing 3 adaptations. So if I click on the plus there, I can add a new page. Okay, and so let's do animals since we have that theme. So my first adaptation is going to be beaks, and you'll see that pop up. My next adaptation is going to be claws. Click done. And then my final adaptation is going to be wings, and done. So now I have created 3 pages. Now, you'll see a couple of things. First, you'll see up at the top, this is our toolbar, and it has added pages for those. It has also kept the top part of the home page. This is called the header, okay? And so each page, when we click on it, will have the same header, but it will have a different word at the top, okay? And this allows for some consistency, okay? We always know we're on the Awesome Animal Adaptations webpage, despite what page on the website we are at, okay? So, you have now created your home page. You have created separate pages for your your adaptations. The only other thing we need to do is make sure that everyone has access to this. So if you see this little plus a shadow of a person up here, share with others, you want to make sure that not just the person whose computer is on has access to this document. Okay, and the way you can do that is that you have to type in those email addresses. If you'll remember, when you log into Google, okay, your username is your email address. So you're going to type in your group's email addresses. So I'm going to do your teacher here. So I would type in Miss Campbell's email address. And once I've done that, I want to make sure I click on here, Can Edit. So click on this pencil and Can Edit. That means they can do their part of our next lesson. Okay? Once you have typed in all the email addresses of your group, you click Send, and they will now have access to it. Okay? So, what we've done today, just a little recap, is we have created our home page for our plant or animal adaptations website. This is our home page here. We've made sure that it looks appealing. We have named the site. We've selected a layout. We've selected a theme. And then we've also added 3 pages to the site, one for each of the adaptations that you all will be looking at. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson 1